Hello, welcome to the webinar 5 Secrets of Losing Weight. You can just grab pen and paper so that you can write down some of my tips and tricks. Then we can just start. My name is Nina Lauder and I'm a certified yoga teacher. I specialize in face yoga, which is not only poking faces, but it's a really good exercise for the face muscles, and not only for the muscles, so that you don't have wrinkles, but it also affects the glands in the head. So you actually work also with your hormones because you press the muscles on the head and affect the brain also. I also specialize in meditation, which is very beneficial for your mind, body, soul, and thus your whole life. And the last thing that is my specialty, these are the techniques about losing weight. These are different techniques that are pleasant. It's not a torture, it's not starving. So I really hope you will go through the webinar and listen to everything, because you can take some of the things from me and they will help you in your life. So by the end of the webinar, you will know 5 secrets that will help you to lose weight. The key is, of course, that you change some of the things in your life, because if you are overweight and if you don't want to be anymore, you are probably listening to this now. So just listen to me, try to think about everything that I say, and some of the things are crucial that you accept so that you can really let go of what you don't need anymore. So what's my story? Well, I have never been overweight, like really overweight, because I have been following some of the techniques, some of the ways of life through all my life. So probably they have, my parents have passed it on to me. So I'm, satisfied with my weight. However, I have had some time in my life when I wanted to lose weight, and that was after my second pregnancy. My first pregnancy was actually a little bit different because I was losing weight instead of gaining it. So after I gave birth, I didn't really have to lose any of my weight, but with the second pregnancy it was different. And I just wanted to get in shape, and I didn't want to have my belly, when you go down and you want to tie your shoes or something like that. I just didn't want to have my belly. I wanted to have my belly firm back again, and I started to research, do things, and I was lucky enough to discover the secret, okay? And I'm going to share it with you today. And it was easy, it was easy to do it, and I came back in shape. So I'm really happy that I'm going to share this with you today, and now we can just go to the 5 secrets. So let's just begin with secret number 1. Hormonal balance. Hormones. You must have heard a lot about it. We have the glands in our body, and the whole system, the whole hormonal system actually works with all your body and affects it. And if you have hormonal imbalance, then you can have different problems. In our case, being overweight, but also high blood pressure, diabetes, different pains, migraines, PMS, so many things, so many physical problems are connected to hormones. And you have to work on it. It won't just go away. The problem is also if you go to the doctor and say, oh, I have a high blood pressure, for example, and you will get pills to lower it, and they might not help, and they might bring other side effects which no one wants. But your problem of having high blood pressure can be somewhere else. It may be in a toxic relationship. It may be in some other kind of stress. So we have to think about the body as a whole, not only one piece like thyroid, and then focus only on the thyroid. The problem might be somewhere else, and it's a way to discover it. Sometimes it's a long way to discover it, but it's worth it because it can affect all the body. So the secret here is, if you don't balance your hormones, you cannot lose weight. You can't. For example, if your cortisol is high, meaning that you are too stressed, you cannot lose weight. You can't. You have to lower the cortisol and then go further. You know the stories about not being able to lose weight. I have a friend saying that she has lost a ton, 1,000 kilos in her life, but she is still overweight because she is gaining her weight back and going up and down. And this is terrible. It's stressful because you cannot have the shape that you want, have the weight that you want, and have the life that you want. Being unhappy about your weight all the time, this is terrible. So you have to balance your hormones. This is the key. And in the following secrets, I will share some of the things which you can use and start balancing your hormones. There are a lot of things that you have to do. There are a lot of changes that you have to implement in your life, but they will help. It will make you feel much better. So, secret number 2. I have written here a rather broad theme, or actually 2 themes, food and superfoods. You have so many books about food. A lot has been said, a lot has been written, but I'll just give you a few tricks in this secret. Of course, it's good if you have a wide variety of foods, a lot of vegetables, also meat, seeds, fats, and so on. There has been an era when consuming fats was, terrible. But the truth is that only refined oils are bad for you. Good fats are good for you. The point is that you consume healthy fats, healthy oils. For example, extra virgin olive oil. But you have to be sure that it's not mixed with anything, that it's really pure. Good coconut oil, lard. People think that lard is bad. Lard is really great, actually. Why? Good fats, good oils are the only food for your brain. So now think about it. If you don't eat fats, healthy fats, if you only consume refined oils, bad fats. What are you doing to yourself? Brain is your superpower. Brain is the center. You have to feed it. So this becomes a really big problem if you don't consume healthy fats, right? So this is one really important thing because the brain actually controls the body. So people don't know that or forget about that. And it's so simple and cheap also. Vegetables are relatively cheap, and you might grow them in your garden or on the balconies, some of it. For example, how many people eat, cooked vegetables with a tablespoon of good quality olive oil on it? You probably never do that. It's quick, it's simple, it's cheap, and most of all, it's healthy. And the thing is, you don't have to be hungry. Losing weight, it's not being hungry all the time, it's not starving. Well, it shouldn't be, some of the diets are, but this is terrible. So you shouldn't torture your body, you should love yourself. So this is one thing. Another thing is the amount that you consume. For example, I see in the movies or, you see people walking down the street having this half-liter coffees. Oh my God, I mean, your stomach is small, it's small, and now just think about how much it has to expand, and of course it adds to your weight after time if you put so much in it, and this is just morning coffee. I have spoken to people, and I have realized that my quantity of food, it's really not that big, but I eat normally. I don't starve. I'm not hungry. I do eat, and I eat different things. So, but it's true that we people have different opinions on what is a lot. Another thing you should consider is eating fruits. Okay, fruit, being healthy and everything, but it's very important when you eat it. You shouldn't eat it after you have had some other meal. Why? Because it causes boiling in your stomach and you are not going to feel well. So fruit should be eaten on an empty stomach. So this is a snack time, probably between breakfast and lunch or in the afternoon. Of course, vegetables are more healthy and should be eaten more than fruit. In the secret number 2, I also speak about superfoods. So what's that? Superfoods are actually the plants which grow in very harsh climates like mountains or deserts or jungles, also in the sea. They have to be really strong to survive, and that's why they contain a lot of vitamins and minerals. They are very nourishing, and thus they can provide a lot of antioxidants to your body. Antioxidants are so beneficial in your body because they prevent illness. They boost your immune system. They help you beat the cancer or prevent, hopefully, before it develops. So superfoods are really very important things that you should consume. They come from all over the world, so you can either order them or you can ask around or check around, and they probably, some of the superfoods grow also in your country or your continent. But of course, you order something if it has really good nutrients and you are trying to boost your immune system. I have a program which is called The Art of Losing Weight, and I'm going to tell you something more later about it. But I have like the whole section about superfoods, what to take, when to take, how to detox your body, and this is really great help when you want to boost your immune system, detox, and help yourself to lose your weight. Now let's move on to secret number 3. I have written here sleep and rest, and this is a funny pose. I have told you that I'm a yoga teacher, and in yoga we use asanas, different postures, so that we do the practice. And that's why asana and sofa is, sofa. Funny thing is that this asana doesn't exist in yoga. I just got it somewhere from the internet, and I thought it's really a cute name. But let's get to the secret. The secret of sleep and rest is that if you sleep, you will lose weight. If you are tired, you cannot lose weight. Again, it's connected to the hormones, as well as the food affects your hormones. Also, the sleep affects your hormones in a good way. If you go to bed, for example, around 9 o'clock, then you will be asleep at 10 o'clock. And it's so beneficial for the body if you have a good night's sleep. For example, that you have this deep sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then of course sleep on. This is so beneficial because your melatonin forms, one of the hormones, and the point is that you sleep in the darkness. If you have any little lights, from different screens and all that, it's not okay. You should sleep in complete dark. And then the melatonin forms, and if you have balanced melatonin, then you can function normally. And if your melatonin is imbalanced, you can get diabetes, you can be overweight. This might be the reason for being overweight. High blood pressure, different problems that women have, breast cancer, problems with womb, and so on. So many problems can occur if your production of melatonin is not in balance. The key is that during the night you are sleeping in darkness, and during the day you should be exposed to the light. So the difference, light, dark, and then it forms. But melatonin can be a real problem in losing weight. You have to start to calm down in the evening, otherwise you won't have a good sleep and your cortisol will be too high and you won't be able to lower it. And if you don't lower the cortisol and if you don't activate the melatonin, you won't be able to lose weight. And you can be in the state when you don't eat anything, you can do a lot of exercises, but you won't be losing weight because you are stressed out. And as I said before, you cannot let go if you are stressed out, and you are holding it together instead of letting it go. Rest, I have put here a rest. So during the day, just sit, don't take any of the screens, just sit down and take a few moments, try to stay a few moments in quietness and rest, and sort of reset your body so that you can function through all the day. And you can remember this Sukhasana is such a nice term, and you can just use it. And it doesn't mean you are lazy, because if you have a rest and then go back to whatever you have to do, you will be far more productive than if you are completely tired, pushing yourself, being nervous, and you don't achieve anything with that. And we are already with the secret number 4, emotional work. You have heard about having twisted feelings in your gut, or you feel an empty area in your gut. I have just written some of the sayings. Your heart can be broken because you are sad, for example, or you have a shiver down the spine, you're afraid, or you feel a heavy rock on your heart, on your chest, or you might feel that this heavy rock has fallen off your chest when you get rid of the problem, and so on. Emotions are really very much connected to the body, to the organs. And here I have put an emotions and organs chart, because according to traditional Chinese medicine, 5 organs are connected to different feelings. For example, with the lungs, when you lose someone, you are so sad, you cannot even breathe, and sadness, for example, is connected to the lungs. In my program, we focus a lot on the emotions. Why? Because if you are stuck with something, with some kind of a problem, with something that you have from your past, maybe even from your childhood, and you cannot get rid of it, it will block you, and you won't be able to lose your weight, because you are going to eat whenever you will get the trigger. You know, if something triggers you and then you eat, of course you are gaining weight instead of losing it, but you are not even aware that some kind of a problem from your childhood or some kind of a relationship is actually being dragged and repeats in your life and things like that. So you really have to work on your emotions, get them straight, resolve them. It doesn't mean that you always resolve the problem with another person, but you are working on yourself. So in my program, we dedicate quite a lot of time to that, because it's really important. Only when you can manage your feelings and when you manage your emotions, then you can actually lose weight, as well as some other things in your life that you don't need. Even, you know, keeping things, objects can be really, can distract you, and you cannot live the way you want. So this is one area which you really have to consider, and it also affects the hormones. Go figure. Now we are at the 5th secret, and this is yoga. If you don't know yoga, you might think that what I'm saying now, it's funny. Yoga is slow, yoga is really calm, and how can you lose weight with that? Well, there are of course so many types of yoga, from static to dynamic, that we cannot only say yoga will help you, and definitely any kind of yoga will help you. But I have been working on a special kind of yoga which helps you to lose weight. I have written here restorative versus dynamic. I have actually developed a yoga, and I have called it interval yoga, because pushing your body to the limit, you know, getting your heartbeat to the fullest and then calming down, it's actually the key. So my interval yoga is about 25 minutes, half an hour long, from 20 to 30 minutes long. And we really work. The great thing is that it's really safe for the body, because it's still yoga, but it's very dynamic, and it's formed around the minutes while you are doing something. And it turned out it's really very beneficial for losing weight and transforming the body, and to firm the muscles, to tone them, so that you are stronger and have the body that you want. I have helped quite a lot of people here locally, And that's why now I can go broader and expand my knowledge, which is great. This dynamic yoga, it's the best to be done 4 times a week. And then you have to rest your muscles, rest your body. And that's why we also use restorative yoga, so that you stretch, that you calm down, that you can fall asleep, because sleep also helps, as I mentioned, and definitely a special kind of yoga. It's not just any kind of practice. So I have told you 5 secrets, and in them some other tricks that you can use, but the point is really that you have to change some of the things in your life. As I have mentioned, I have a program which is called The Art of Losing Weight. It has been designed totally by me. My knowledge goes like 15 years back. It all started with yoga, but I didn't stop there. I really like to research, and I really came across the techniques that are really beneficial to the hormonal balance and help you to get the physical, emotional health, and this everything leads to a better life. So how this program is formed? It's a 5-month program. In this program you get different videos. Every month I talk about 2 hormones, so we cover 10 hormones through the course, 10 main hormones which are very beneficial for losing weight. And then we focus on food and superfoods. This is a whole section about how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, and superfoods as well. You don't have to take superfoods, but it's great if you add them. They just help you to gain your goal faster. Then we have a lot of emotional work. This is one very important section which should not be overlooked. So I mentioned 5 organs before, and we have 5 months, and every month we focus on one of them, practice it for the whole month, and you can also repeat that because different people have different problems which affect different organs. Then I have mentioned this special interval yoga, and you get my practice. I practice with you, and it's really great. I have said some things about it already. It's really great. You do this one for 4 times a week, take half an hour, and for the rest of the days, I'll tell you in the bonuses, you get another yoga, restorative practice, so that you really gain the most that you can. And I also share different weight loss techniques which help to get rid of the water and are really very diverse, and I love to share that to help you, because it has to be a 5-month program because you have been gaining your weight for quite some time. I cannot promise you, I don't know, 2 weeks or a month, because I don't know what's your problem. I don't know how many kilos or pounds or whatever you have to lose. But this is a big transformation. It's not me promising that you are going to lose your kilos or pounds really quickly. You have been gaining them for some time, and losing weight quickly is even more stress. So you might as well as get it back, which nobody wants. But in this program, which lasts for 5 months, yes, it is a big commitment, but if you want to change your life, actually not only losing weight, it's life-changing, because if you lose your weight, you are going to change. And we go slowly, we begin gently, so that your body and your mind can adapt. So no terrible quick transformations and changes, because you are going to feel safer if we go step by step. That's why 5 months. And what's the best of it? This is a pre-sale for the program just because it is really 5 months long and I'm still shooting it. And you have a very special opportunity to get it 50% off. Wow, great! The retail price was $498, but now with this special pre-sale offer, it's 50% off, which is $249. This is $1.66 per day, which is nothing in comparison to other things that you have to buy. So, like, I really look happy in this picture because I'm so excited that this program will actually see the light of the day, because it's really important to me that I share this knowledge, not to keep it only for myself and for the local people. Bonuses. Of course, I have bonuses. I have mentioned before that you get these interval yoga classes every month, but you not only that, you get one more yoga class, which is restorative yoga class, and this is when you have to rest your muscles and restore, reset your mind, soul, as well as the body. So you get one more yoga class. You also get face yoga class. Why is this so important? I have mentioned at the beginning of the webinar that face yoga is not only poking faces, you know, but when you move the muscles on your head, they actually affect the glands in your head and help to produce hormones. Which is great because it helps all the body, and of course the muscles on your face will be firmer and your face will be glowy, and you are just going to shine. So this is a great bonus. It's really very worthy. It's really, when you start doing this and you are doing this for a while, like a week, then you can see the benefits. Right now you might have a feeling, oh my God, what's that? But it's really beneficial. I can assure you that it affects the whole body. Because a lot of people think this is funny, oh my God, facial exercise, but it's really beneficial, and that's why I'm really happy that I can share this with you and give you another bonus. And the third bonus is meditation. Why meditation? Oh my God, meditation is so beneficial for the body, for the mind. You are so much more productive if you meditate. You know, you see people sometimes just running from one thing to another. We have this saying in my language that you run around like a chicken without a head, not even thinking what are you doing, and then you have different accidents and all that, and you are not productive at all. By doing meditation, you are focused, you are calm, you are to the point. And this is so important. This reset is so important, and you are in the moment, in the present moment, and you don't wander around, you don't have inner dialogues, or you can cope with this. So I will share these bonuses, and I'm speaking about yoga class, face yoga class, and meditation every month. So 3 bonuses every month, 3 times 5. You know, I'm really happy that I can share that. So you are all very welcome in the program. So the structure of the program again, all of these are videos. We go through hormones, 2 hormones every month. So in 5 months we cover 10 of them. We cover the food, we talk about seasonal food, recipes and so on. I advise you about the superfoods. We really work a lot on our emotions. We go back, we think about it, we journal, and really focus what's our problem, and of course we try to solve it. Then we have weight loss techniques. These are different techniques, simple, easy, nice, you know, techniques that will help you to lose weight and feel much better. And then we have this interval, a very special yoga, a very special practice, safe. It's dynamic, you will sweat, but it will really help you to lose the weight and to put your body back in shape. And then 3 bonuses, restorative yoga, so that you can have a rest, face yoga and meditation. And I'm speaking about that every month. So everything that I have said here about the structure of the course, you get times 5, because there are 5 months. It's a really unique program. It's not just something, it's not just some kind of a promise. You also get 30 days guarantee. And I have really worked on it for the past 15 years. It has been tested, but people here locally have been through it and done a really great job. You probably are asking yourself, why trust you? Why trust me? Well, I'm an ordinary person, you know. I'm 40 years old. I have a family. I have 2 children. I have a job. I know how it is if you are tired. I have been through it. I have been awake through the nights, you know, because of the children. Every parent knows that. I know how it is. I'm also not a model. I'm not tall as a model. I have a different figure, so I'm not going to show you my abs or something like that. But the point is that I'm ordinary, that I'm just like you, that I haven't dedicated my life to only shaping the body. So I can relate to you, and you can relate to me. You are just going to see the ordinary person on the other side of the video. So we can really relate. We are just ordinary people. And we want to have a nice life, enjoy, and that's the key. So yeah, right now the course is 50% off, which is great. And you can really get so much for that, as I have explained in the structure course. But I have one more bonus. For the first 100 participants, I will open the detox course. The detox course is so crucial for the whole body to detox, to prepare for losing weight. So make sure you are among the first 100 participants, because it's going to go soon. and the program is linked just down below. Just click the link. You are going to be led to my website, which is shanti.yoga. Shanti means peace. It means peace in your body, peace in your mind, and peace in your life. And having a great life is actually what we all need and want. Here's also my email, nina@shanti.yoga. So feel free to write to me. And I also encourage you to stay on this list, because you are going to get different tips, different tricks about losing weight, about balancing your hormones, about balancing your life. Just let's stay connected. I'm going to post challenges, so there will be even more bonuses, as I have mentioned before, because these are all things that I really feel that I have to share. It's beneficial for all of us. So make sure you enroll down below. Have a great time. Let's stay connected, and I wish you everything the best. Thank you for joining this webinar and being with me. Namaste. Goodbye.